Hey, guild members, this is Rob, and today I am going to go over a brief guide on how to do some of the less straightforward guild missions. So in the Discord user interface, on the left side you have all your text channels and your voice channels, and you want to go to the announcements channel, and Ark has posted a link to the Dolphy website. So you go there, and it has all of the links to the different guild missions, whether it's like challenges or bounties or treks or whatever. So the first one that I'm showing off is guild treks. And so basically with these, you want to open your guild tab, and it's the third tab from the top where all the missions are. And so you want to go to Dolphy, and you want to pick a trek. And for this one, I picked the Phasmatis Prospect. So yeah, you just want to find that. And for this, I usually use Control F or Command F to find it because there's no content on this page for whatever reason. But anyway, Dolphy will show you a map where it is with a trail leading to the exact point to where you need to trek, I guess. And so you run there, and these places are kind of in out of the way places. Like you kind of have to look for them sometimes, or you have to do some parkour or whatever. But they all look something like this glowing gold disc. So you want to just stand over it and hit F, and just hit it once, and there's a delayed reaction, and so you'll know you got it when the little chest pops up over your minimap. So the next thing I'm showing off are the guild bounties. And for these, with both these and treks, the difficulty determines how many treks or bounties there are. And so again, with this one, there was only one bounty because it was easy. So the whole guild could just converge on this one, like, poor, helpless subject. So on Dolphy, there's actually a contents page or contents panel, and it'll show you a map of where the bounty is and also the trail it walks. And a good strategy is walking in the opposite direction of the trail. And so you can find the bounty target because they're the NPC with the green shield over their head, and they're activated by just talking to them, although you typically want to wait until the maximum number of people is there, or until the guild leader says to activate them. And then this particular one, she was kind of a pushover, but there are others like Tumult and the one Scrit in the one place with the branded. I can't remember her name, but some of them actually are really difficult, and Tumult in particular actually requires like coordinated strategy and stuff. So with some of the medium and hard bounties, they can really fuck you up, and yeah, not fun. So anyway, the next one is the guild race, which is I am not a fan of these. But basically, you're gonna want to go to the guild hall, and someone, Ark, an officer or whatever, they're gonna open up the portal, and it's gonna take you to a waypoint that's near where the race starts. You typically have to walk there. But basically, there's a flag, and you activate it, and you say, yes, I want to accept the challenge, and it turns you into an animal. And then, watered down to its simplest form, it's basically just following the path and walking through those flags and avoiding hostile mobs and stuff. And here, if you die, you just say yes on the prompt, and it'll just throw you back to the beginning of the race where you can try again. But while you're in this animal form, your skill bar changes, and your one, no matter what race you're doing, your one skill is always going to be send out a pulse that'll reveal where hidden traps are, and those are shown with little red rings there. And so yeah, avoid those obviously. And then your 2 and 3 skills are typically something that increases your defense or replenishes health, or something that makes you more evasive, although you can still do a dodge roll while you're in animal form. So I mean, you typically have to be kind of creative with some of the traps, as they will span the entire width of a hallway. But yeah, I mean, this one race where you're the crab is kind of a bitch. This is actually the first time I've ever beaten it after several attempts. But yeah, you'll know you've won once you turn back into a human, and also the final flags are typically huge. Also, it's common courtesy, once you finish a guild race, it's common courtesy to go back and like help other people finish the guild race, because as like you see here, there's just a lot of bullshit happening, and so it's typically nice to clear out all the bullshit for the other people still doing the race. And here, for some reason, someone kept hitting us with like shroud invisibility, something, I don't know. So it's kind of hard to show off the thing I'm trying to show off. And also Arc kind of fucked this race up, but it worked out in the end. And you'll get a little notification that says you won the race or whatever. So the last one, the last guild mission I'm showing off in this video are the guild puzzles. And again, you want to go to the guild hall and go through the portal there. And it'll typically put you at a waypoint that's close, if not right next to the starting of the puzzle. And there's a flag, and you interact with it, and you go into an instance area, and that's where you go to start the puzzle. And these, there's no real way to summarize all of the different guild puzzles with just like one summary, because you're doing like such a broad range of events or activities in each puzzle. Like here we're shooting icicles, parkouring, and then we're gonna be like setting like TNT charges and dodging snowballs and lighting mystical animal torches or some bullshit. I don't know. I didn't make the game. There's others where like other guild puzzles where you're like navigating mazes and like matching ghost weapons with statues and doing emotes in front of painting. Like it's kind of like basically all you need to do for these is just follow the guild leader's instructions and you'll be fine for the most part. Some of the events are kind of time sensitive, but for the most part these are straightforward as long as the group is large and knows what they're doing and has a good leader. And yeah. So I guess I just have like another minute to fill. Huh. Well, there's me turning off the camera shake, because why is that a feature? Yeah. So I would do horribly at achievement guides. Ugh. Yeah, so we are like almost at the end of this guild puzzle, and yeah, here's the animal torch bit I was talking about. Like none of the guild puzzles make sense. Just go with it. Just fucking roll with it. It doesn't matter. You get good rewards at the end, sort of. I don't really know. I haven't really paid attention to any of the rewards because I don't clear out my inventory, and I just throw shit out because, full inventory. Anyway, so you'll get this window at the end that says, "Oh, hey, you did the thing. Click here to accept," and you click accept, and you get another notification, and then the chest will pop up over your minimap, and then you click and open it. And that's all there is to the less straightforward guild missions. So yeah, hope this guide helps.